Hello, hello, and welcome back as I prepare to channel my inner Nicole Curtis and go all rehab addict on this old bunker in Perfidious Pete Plays Sheltered. And yeah, somewhere Bob Vila probably just rolled over in his grave, but I don't care. The feng shui of the shelter is all sorts of discombobulated, and if I'm gonna fix it, I've got to find a place to stick a ladder so that I can expand to a new floor. And sure, you're probably saying, Pete, none of that makes a lick of sense. Not the part where you talked about feng shui, not the part where you expressed enough familiarity with HGTV to refer to one of its hosts by name, and especially not the part about Bob Vila, because I'm pretty sure he's still alive and having dinner with Master Carpenter Norm Abram somewhere right about now. And you know what? I don't care about that either. At this point, a shelter expansion is a must. For two reasons. Either I improved the feng shui enough to help slow Wally's dissolution into a universe-sundering, death-seeking abomination fueled by pain, misery, and suffering, or I have to build a secure underground facility to house Wally in isolation when he finally loses his shit completely and goes on a rage-maddened kill rampage to try and silence the voices in his head by drowning them in an ocean of blood. Those are my two options. It's all I can do. Also, what's wrong with rehab addict? What's not to appreciate about somebody who takes a busted old shit dump of a house and turns it into an affordable living space for a family of four? How is that a bad thing? That's going to be the house some lucky kid gets to grow up in now instead of a filthy double wide in a rundown trailer park. Instead, they get the nice Nicole Curtis house. Who wouldn't like that? I mean, I guess they get the nice Nicole Curtis house unless Wally finds them first, in which case they probably don't get to grow up at all, because he'll chop them into haggis. But we do need to find a place to stick that ladder. I'm thinking we can probably do that if we just move this water butt. Is there anywhere else we can stick this bad boy? We can wedge it right in there next to the other water butt. Let's confirm that. And that should give us the space to have good guy Francis. Well, okay, fine. Answer the radio, Francis. Small scrapyard, some good loot. Yeah, that's fine. Go check out the scrapyard. I gotta have good guy Francis, though, craft an item. We need this room. I think we should be able to stick this here, then. Oh, we had it for... There it is. All right, now we got it. Good guy Francis. See, now we have a hole to stick Wally in. When he goes batshit crazy insane and starts getting all Jack Nicholson on the front door, and be like, here's Wally! Now we've got a hole to lock him in. It'll be fine. Wally found a small reservoir out in the wasteland. Yeah, you should probably check it out, Wally, because I'm guessing you're going to hope it's a reservoir of blood and be disappointed when it's not. June, your needs are pretty well met. We could send you back out on an adventure. Joyce, before you do anything else, get your ass in the shower, you filthy wretch. Somebody in this small scrapyard, they want to talk. You should probably get involved, Donna. Talk usually means trade or possibly recruit. Hey there, hold up. Laura, your hair is either incredibly football helmet shaped or you are actually straight up wearing a football helmet. Which one is it? I mean, it's even got an ear hole. Clearly, this is some kind of helmet. We can confirm. All right, it is in fact a helmet. Let's have Ward Cleaver go for the... No, you know what? We're going to have Ward talk first, go for the setup. I learned that you can actually switch who you want to talk. I was unaware that this was something you could do. But now I know. And no one's half the battle. Yo, Joe. We're going to have Ward start. This way, if things go south, he can soften her up with the hatchet, and then maybe Donna can go in for the KO. Can I help you with something? Says the hatchet-wielding, besuited man. Do you have a good place to stay? It's hard to find a decent roof nowadays. I'm willing to work for a nice place to stay. What do you say? Your proclivity for rhyme, Laura, makes me want you in my bunker none of the time. I think it's about time for you to find a new place to not be around. Kind of lost it there at the end. We're going to reject you, which is pretty good because your stats are, by and large, sort of shitty. We can't let you in. Sorry, maybe once we're on our feet a little bit more, we'll take on more people. Also, once Wally needs more victims to claim, you're a sick individual. If you think Ward is sick, he's honestly doing you a favor, Laura. You don't want to be locked in a bunker with Wally, trust me. It's not going to end well for you. And that he will carve the universe asunder and eradicate you and all memory of your existence. That's his ultimate goal. He wants to be able to kill you so hard you never existed at all. That's real weird, Pete. Yeah, it is, but that's how Wally rolls. Something at this small reservoir. Are you interested? Yeah, it's probably a dead body if I know you, Wally. Want to see a dead body? No, Wally. No, I've seen plenty. It's not even a challenge. You ask if I want to see a dead body now, Wally. I've seen hundreds. All of them hacked apart by you. So let's do a little shelter repair. What needs fixed? We could go out and hit the water filter and the air filter. Both of them need a little touching up. Where is the air filter? I don't even see it. Small freezer. Oxygen filter, water filter, both at 85%. All right, June, let's have you grab a suit. Don't take the one that Francis pooped in. Just fair warning. You don't want that one. Joyce is in the shower. Laura needs to use the dumper. All right, here. We'll answer this radio. That's fine. What did you get? What is a spark plug? Car part. Gotta have. That's a priority. Metal is always useful. Log, wood we desperately need. Plastic we always want. Rope we have a ton of. Nylon we have in abundance. We got a couple paint cans, so I don't think bringing those along hurt any. I think we already have a stack of batteries. We're kind of running out of inventory space. But to enhance our inventory space, we need wood. But we also need wood to upgrade our bench to level 4. We're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Why don't you go use the toilet, Laura? Yes, of course. Check out the small house. I don't care that it's at LA. Man, Francis is a digging machine. Look at this guy. He came out here and just dug this right up. Francis, I'm going to have you fix that bed. June, go fix that. Fix that when you're done. That'll keep you sorted. Good guy, Francis. Man, good guy Francis fixes shit in no time flat. He's like, I feel like Billy Mays up here. I'm advertising for Francis. Got a problem? Francis can solve a problem in no time flat. Francis Fixes. Get yours, too, for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Okay, Laura, weren't you a little dirty? That's fine. Go ahead and take a shower. When you're done taking a shower, I would like for you to also fix the shower. Laura was eating. Joyce is eating. This is good. We made Joyce take a shower before she eat, lest she get herself empoisonated by eating while filthy. That's the one thing we learned. Never eat dirty. On something to this small house. Am I interested? Yeah, we're always interested. 3 cans of food is good. We might as well pick up this extra can of paint. I wouldn't mind taking the wool. We don't have very much. Let's ditch this water and grab the wool instead. Joyce is now doing nothing, so let's have her go train. Good guy, Francis, what are you doing up there hanging out by the generator? I mean, I see that you just fixed it, which is nice. Everything's in such good shape. We'll patch up the... we'll have good guy Francis patch up the shower. Oh, here, fix this... Laura, I just told you to fix this. You know what? When you're done with the shower, fine, fix the stove. Francis, you go fix the shower. June, put the suit away, and then we're going to do something we haven't really done much of. I think we're going to have June scan the frequencies and see what that does. Path is blocked by a... For once, Wally is going to kill something that maybe actually deserves it. Honestly, I hope it's a bear. All right, this should be good. I'm curious to see what Wally can do to this bear. All right, Beav, go give him a wallop. Okay. Jeez, even Beaver's working him over. This bear's gonna get killed. Wally's just gonna, he's gonna, it's dead. Wally's going to kill this bear with it. He didn't even need the 3rd hit. I don't, Wally is, his murder game is non-pareil. There may be no more efficient or brutal killer in the history of mankind than Wally Cleaver. This kid, that bear, he killed it so hard the bear doesn't even exist anymore. We can't even make a rug out of what is left. Be like, oh, we could take that bear and maybe make a nice rug. No, there is not enough left of that bear to make a nice rug out of. It's just gristle and sinews strewn across the landscape. That's all that remains. Oh, good God, you're a vicious, brutal killer. June, maybe go scan frequencies. I don't know what this does, so I'm kind of interested to give it a shot. We craft any, like, reasonable items. Joyce increased her strength. That's excellent. We can't do tier 4 stuff yet. I'd really love to build this crate, but we just don't have enough wood. Do we have enough wood for a smaller crate? We do. There is an advantage into building medium crates in that you can put them underneath pantries like this. In fact, so I'm just going to do it. Storage is currently at max capacity. Well, I mean, we're about to fix that. Hey, Joyce, I can't help but notice that you're not training at the moment. Or why don't you go train? Good guy, Francis. Get to showers. We're keeping everybody really clean. And speaking of keeping things clean, Joyce, that's a you job. June does not do this anymore. This is not a June Cleaver job anymore. She no longer has to slave, cook, and clean for Ward's benefit. She has other people to help her with that now. Cross paths, they want to talk. Well, check it out, Donna. You're not Wally. Wally crosses paths with someone. He just severs their legs from their torso and then laughs while they slowly spill their lifeblood onto the soil. You and Ward could maybe hold a conversation with Kathleen Madigan, I'm going to assume. Oh, guys, please don't kill Kathleen Madigan. She's a great stand-up comic, a really funny and a genuinely good person, and a St. Louis native. Come on. She's just a good Irish Catholic girl who likes drinking and making jokes. Don't kill Kathleen Madigan. I can confirm that I don't want to kill Kathleen Madigan. Okay, hey, you all right there? She's Kathleen Madigan. Of course she's all right. She's going to tell you some great jokes about her, boisterous family. It's going to be funny. This is one time I don't get the tail end. Low fruit like you, ripe for the... Kathleen Madigan, please don't be aggressive. You don't want to do this, Kathleen Madigan. Think of your family. Think of Lewis Black. He's going to be so heartbroken when I'm forced to murder you. You know what? We walk. I don't even want you touching me, Kathleen. Well, that's kind of a rude thing to say about Kathleen Madigan. She seems like a perfectly lovely woman. You know what? I just couldn't bring myself to kill her. I couldn't do it. Wally and the Beeve would have hacked her up before she even got a chance to open her mouth, but I'm fortunately a little more restrained than the murderous Wally and the Beeve. Not everything has to end in a kill rampage. Laura increased her dexterity. Laura isn't really tired. She's a little thirsty, but other than that, I don't really know what to do with her. We don't have anything that really needs repaired. I guess we could go top off the stove, the toilet, and the water filter. Fine, do that. Laura, fix the stove. Fix the toilet when you're done. Joyce, what are you doing? You're still cleaning? Okay, good guy Francis is out of the shower. Francis could probably... You what? Francis, you take a nap. You did dig this hole. There's what is this? Just a wad of... Holy crap, this goes way far down. What is this guy doing? Brian just fucking wandering by? What are you doing, Brian? What are you doing out there? Found a restaurant out in the wasteland. Should you check it out? Well, shit, Ward. It's the first time you've been in a restaurant environment for a long time, and you are out there with your potentially new lady love since you seem to have thrown June Cleaver completely over in favor of Donna. Why don't you take Donna out for a nice night on the town? You're a 50s guy. Go out and have a steak and like 6 martinis. That's a 50s thing to do. Joyce, Joyce and Laura just standing around? How healthy are Joyce and Laura? You know what? Joyce and Laura, you're not... I'm okay. No more just standing and shit around. We're going to set up an expedition. We have plenty of water. We should send them out to do something. We're not sending June. She's busy. Joyce is feeling okay and doing nothing. So yeah, she's going on the mission. Laura, also feeling okay and doing nothing. So you know what? You're going on the mission too. Where do we want to send you is the question. This is Wally and the Beeve, I believe. And they're headed... They were headed... Oh, no. This is Wally and the Beeve. They're down by Furbank. What is this? Timid neighbor. In a small house. We visited them 41 days ago? I don't remember that being an event. Okay. Well, maybe we should go talk to the timid neighbor. Is this what doing the radio thing finds? Is this... Did we get this person because we scanned them? Well, let's go say hi. We should go visit our timid neighbor. I mean, he's not going to come say hi to us. The guy, he's so shy. So shy. Let's go visit our timid neighbor. We're not going to have a huge amount of inventory capacity, so let's just, keep this trip relatively short. We'll go visit our timid neighbor. We'll hit this small petrol station. Maybe visit the abandoned mine, and then just come on back home. How are we going to equip this team? Well, we're going to give you a stabbing knife, Joyce. A gas mask? No, you're going to roll maskless this time. What do we have for extra inventory boost? This is such a short trip, we may not even need it. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to forego it. We'll want to keep, a better equipped party for the satchels. So let's just go double knife action? Is that how we want to roll with this? It seems fine. Both Joyce and Laura can wield a knife. We'll send them off. You guys go ahead and have some fun. You're probably going to wind up with radiation poisoning, but you're not doing this any good just idling ass in a shelter. You're definitely not improving the feng shui like good guy Francis, who was busy digging a hole. Need hinges. What are these? Coffee beans. When brewed with water in a coffee machine, these aromatic beans will create a lovely pot of coffee. Wow, who would have thought you could make coffee out of coffee beans? Coffee can be drunk to relieve thirst and tiredness. Well, we've got raw honey. God, I want this hinge. What do I want to get rid of? I can't ditch the spark plug. You know what? I'm going to ditch that fuel. I would rather have one hinge than fuel. We've got probably enough nails at this point, I think, for the foreseeable future. We have a lot of nails. The coffee we have never encountered before, so I'm going to pitch that rope and take the coffee beans. My theory is, if nothing else, coffee beans are going to trade really, really well. We'll pick up enough food to top us off. Do I want to ditch the paint cans for the nail? No, no, we're good. I will take the wool just because, and the battery. We've got space for those. Anything else? No, we're good. What is June doing over here scanning these frequencies? That's got to be what revealed our timid neighbor. It has to be the frequency scanning. Come on, you guys are taking your sweet ass time. We got, you know, wasteland to explore out here. Ward, you found a medium house. Of course, check it out, Ward. This is why I sent you. Oh, God, I just sent Joyce and Laura both out in the black rain. They're gonna... Alright, they're gonna come back with cancerous growths all over their entire skin. Wally and the Beaver out in this shit, too, but Wally and the Beaver are equipped with gas masks, so they're gonna be okay. Hello, this is Beaver. We found a school out in the wasteland. Should we check it out? Sure, maybe you can find a teacher to hack apart, or alternatively, just find a history book that you might read. It's important to know history, boys. They say those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. You could at least go in the medium house to get out of the blistering black rain falling from the sky, Ward. Do I want any of this stuff? I'll take the valve. Is that really all? Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm taking. We're leaving the rest of it. Mostly because we don't have much of a choice. I'm starting to think that expedition with Ward might have been kind of a waste of time. We didn't give him enough inventory. Oh, we overheard a conversation between two faction members. The information gained has uncovered a faction zone on the map. Ho ho, well, let's check that out then. What is this? Hold on. We got to see about these scalpers. So the scalpers live, what, down here? We should just send Wally and Abiv out here to go talk to the scalpers then. They're going to tear them apart. They'll show the scalpers how it's actually done. Be like, oh, no, you think you know how to scalp? No, my friend, no. We'll show you how scalping is actually done. Well, Wally won't. He's going to cut all of your head off. It's not really scalping when he decapitates you, but... Is it? Is it? Couldn't scalping? Couldn't you call that scalping? I mean, they did take your scalp off. Just, you know, along with the rest of the body. Yeah, go. Just, it's fine, Donna. Search the loot. June, what are you doing? You going to bed? It's a little early for that, isn't it, girl? June is pretty sleepy. Beaver found his history book, I see. Nope. What he actually found was an anatomy textbook. And I'm pretty sure Wally is going to use that to further his studies in how to dismember an atomic bomb. Or how to dismember any woman you happen to find in the wilderness. Also, it does really seem like Wally has a proclivity for cutting up dames. And I'm not totally cool with that, Wally. Stop the violence, Wally. Stop the violence. I want these wires. I'm trying to figure out a way we can get the wires back. I think we abandoned the light bulb in favor of wire. The screwdrivers and whatnot, those we don't really have a whole lot of use for. June, what are you doing? Good guy Francis, what are you doing? Good guy Francis is probably going to get something to eat. June's getting a drink of water. I think we'll just send June to bed. June? No, that bed's still warm from where good guy Francis was in it. If you crawl in now, you could take advantage of some of his warmth. Large house says some useful stuff. A gas mask is extraordinarily useful. We will almost never pass up an opportunity to grab a gas mask. Taking this valve. We'll take the nylon because we've already got a stack. Fuel and food I hate to leave behind, but I'm kind of thinking like we might be leaving it behind. Plastic stack's huge, so we always take plastic. We can take the paint can. How many paint cans do I actually need? That's the question. How many old cans of paint do I need cluttering up the shelter? What I really need more than anything is friggin' wood. I need wood. And I say this not just because it's been a long time since Ward Cleaver has had an erection. The man's got, he's got some ED issues. Can't help it. It's not his fault. It's not your fault, Ward. I'm not trying to shame you for your erectile dysfunction. Oh, you know what? Fuck the little cans of paint. I'd rather have one gas mask. One gas mask is many cans of paint, because that's one person you can send out on a scavenging expedition in the wilderness without fear of having their skin melted off by the black rain. Francis, what are you doing? We're also getting water for the black rain. Sure, check out the large petrol station. Wally and the beaver back from their murderous rampage. Something is wrong with the beaver. I'm assuming it's post-traumatic stress from the things that he saw Wally do while on this mission. He's just like, Mom, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't go out with him anymore, Mom. I can't handle it. It's too awful, Mom. It's too awful. I can't do it anymore. All right, good guy, Francis. We'll take a suit real quick. These guys are going to come back. The only problem is Beaver has the better perception, so we want to send him and Wally out together because Beaver's the man who finds stuff. We have so much food, we don't even have a place to keep it all. Get a lot of extra inventory capacity. We have our tent now. Why didn't I equip that tent on someone? Oh, Wally and the Beaver brought the tent back. That's right. Baseball bats, crowbars. Got an extra sack now, a couple of extra knives. 12 more available inventory slots. That's good. We're not going to be able to take that food, but we have so much food it hardly matters. Wally and the Beaver, you guys got needs. Let's get them taken care of. Okay, first things first. Beaver, shower. Wally, we got to do something to keep you busy so that you don't eat. Good. Wally's going to be smart and go straight to bed. Good call, Wally. Good call. Meanwhile, Ward and Donna are going to talk to somebody in this large petrol station. I, at this point, would have assumed that Ward would be trying to raid a pharmacy to find some of them little blue pills he's so fond of, so that he and Donna, after their romantic dinner at a restaurant, could get all the way down. He's two-timing you, June. Remember that next time. Next time Ward comes home and he's got that strange lipstick on his collar and the smell of a stranger's sex on his junk. Because, you know, June's sniffing Ward's crotch when he comes home. She just doesn't trust him. But, you know, when you smell those smells and see that lipstick, June, I'm right here. I'm right here waiting for you, June. I'll be right here waiting for you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, June, I'll be right here waiting for you. Hello. Damn this dust, right? Yeah, it's a real problem. We're actually going to have you talk, Donna. Let's have you bully this man. Real sorry to do this, but you look like a threat, and I can't have any threats near my family. Okay, so Donna, man, now I'm getting kind of a weird hand that rocks the cradle vibe. Is Donna the Rebecca De Mornay in this situation? Is she gonna try and kill June Cleaver? Because I'm not cool with that, Donna. Nobody fucking kills June on my watch. Not even Wally. If she tries to go hand that rocks the cradle on June Cleaver, I may have to end her. I will send her out in the wilderness to fight a bear with her raw bare fists. Ouch. Oh, you disarmed Ward? How dare you? Take a rock to the face. Yeah, how do you like that? And you're dead now. Nobody fucks with Ward Cleaver. Taking away my hatchet. Not cool, bro. I need your wood. The pipe. Antibiotics, we have a ton of it I have never actually used. I'm gonna just leave those. Fine. Donna picking up a little extra strength and taking some of the trauma for the team. Donna, you gotta kill more and get hardened, man. You gotta get hard like Ward Cleaver. Ward Cleaver is hard, man. You didn't see him getting all freaked out about a little casual murder. You gotta get a tougher, gotta be made of sterner stuff than this, man. Large petrol station has some stuff that might be useful. I'm dubious that we're gonna find anything at this point that I can both carry home. What are you? A ratchet. I don't think we have one of those. I'm basically positive we don't have one of those. What would I get rid of in order to take it, though? Metal? No. Batteries? Yeah. I don't think we have a ratchet. Oh, we need this transistor, though, very badly. Alright. Transistor's gotta come with us. It's sacrifice time. We'll never give away hinges. They're too hard to find. Wool? Coffee beans? We can't use these coffee beans because we don't... You know what? A transistor we need, coffee beans we actually can't use. I'm probably going to regret that, but for now, a transistor is vastly more useful than a fresh pot of coffee. We're gonna send good guy Francis up to the surface to do some repairs, and once that's taken care of, I think we're gonna wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see whether or not Donna is going full Rebecca De Mornay and Hand That Rocks the Cradle, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Sheltered every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, I'm going to send Joyce into this small house to check it out. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, wait, never mind. We're going to have to... All right, hold. I'll see you again soon as we figure out what One-Eyed Brian here. This guy, he's basically Brian the Pirate. Did we just run into Alan Tudyk's character from Dodgeball? Sorry, piece of garbage, huh? You're gonna regret that one. Who you calling a piece of garbage? Top tier soldiers, some supplies left over for trade. Do we have anything that's worth... We didn't even get a chance to murder this man. I'm feeling a little disappointed. I wanted to cut One-Eyed Brian. Honestly, I wanted to cut out his other eye because it just, I don't know, would have been funny to me. Although that does really seem like more of a Wally Cleaver move. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.